I'm taking it slow, but I just want more. I'm taking it slow, just go with the flow. I'm taking it.
Tunic launched over 3 years ago, and it's an absolute gem. A charming adventure that has you playing as an adorable fox, exploring a mysterious world filled with secrets, puzzles, and surprisingly tough battles. The game's standout feature is that nostalgic Zelda-like vibe mixed with its unique manual you piece together as you play. It's such a clever touch, and almost as if Elden Ring had a baby with Nintendo. And whether you're solving mysteries or just soaking in the art style, Tunic is a journey you won't forget and a tough nut to crack. Windbound delivers a solid survival experience on Switch, putting you in the shoes of shipwrecked Kara as she scavenges, crafts, and explores a series of mysterious islands. The game's strength lies in its open-ended progression, meaningful resource management, and improvisational decision-making, which keeps exploration tense but satisfying. Its cel-shaded, Zelda-inspired visuals are gorgeous, and performance is mostly smooth, though the soundtrack is minimal. Combat is simple, and gameplay can feel repetitive over extended sessions, especially on higher difficulty. Still, the relaxing pace, rewarding survival mechanics, and charming world make Windbound an enjoyable and accessible adventure worth checking out. Oceanhorn 2 delivers a visually stunning Zelda-inspired adventure on Switch, with lush environments, fluid animation, and solid voice acting. You play a mute hero exploring a semi-open world, tackling dungeons, solving basic puzzles, and fighting enemies with sword, shield, and gadgets. Combat feels serviceable but lacks polish, and your AI companions contribute little. Puzzles are simple and inventory limited, making gameplay familiar but shallow for veterans of 3D Zelda titles. Story is lightweight and often just a vehicle for exploration. Despite these shortcomings, Oceanhorn 2's gorgeous world and enjoyable core loop make it a decent, if not exceptional, action-adventure experience. Up at number 4, it's The Last Campfire, a magical puzzle adventure that turns every nuke of its storybook world into a mini delight. You play as Ember, hopping into the minds of forlorn spirits to untangle their problems with clever, surprising puzzles that mix telekinesis, fire, wind, and more. The game flows like a dream, with a loose pick-and-mix structure that keeps each moment fresh and playful. Its art style is adorable yet atmospheric, and even 6 hours feel packed with charm. Short, sweet, and endlessly inventive, it's the perfect little gem for Switch adventurers craving creativity and wonder.
Some say that humans brought life to Europa.
Europa is a game that seriously pulls you into its world right from the start. You're an android named Z, stranded on the icy moon of Europa, exploring a desolate landscape and uncovering the cryptic messages of your late creator. The art style here is absolutely breathtaking. Think of something out of a Studio Ghibli movie, but with a haunting sci-fi twist. It's all about exploration and solving puzzles, and the atmosphere is so immersive, it'll have you glued to your screen. Yeah, there are some parts later on that might throw you off a bit, but the storytelling and world building make it worth every second. Europa is definitely your next must-play.
If anyone can decide about tomorrow, it's you. Whatever you turn out to be, whoever you choose to become, it's your world now, Z. It's your future.
Baldo the Guardian Owls is visually stunning, with a Ghibli-inspired world bursting with charm, color, and atmosphere. Exploring Rhodia and its dungeons is captivating, and puzzles show clever design. Unfortunately, the gameplay struggles under punishing difficulty, clunky combat, and overly harsh instant death mechanics. Transversion is unforgiving, the UI and map are frustratingly poor, and progression often feels obtuse, forcing constant reference to guides. Despite these flaws, a small subset of players may enjoy the challenge and sense of triumph over adversity. For most, though, the brilliance of Baldo's visuals is overshadowed by its infuriating mechanics. Moonlighter blends dungeon crawling and shopkeeping into a surprisingly addictive loop. By night, you dive into dangerous Zelda-like dungeons, mastering slick combat, dodges, and weapon variety. By day, you price loot behind the counter, reading customers to squeeze out profit that directly fuels progression. There are no traditional levels here, money is power, and smart inventory management matters as much as skill. Gorgeous pixel art, moody music, and clear UI elevate the experience. The story is light and repetition creeps in, with minor bugs holding it back. Still, Moonlighter's hero merchant fantasy is clever, stylish, and deeply satisfying overall on Switch. Ittle Dew 2 is a playful love letter to classic top-down Zelda, wrapped in sharp humor and candy-colored charm. Exploration comes first, with open-ended dungeons, cover puzzles, and item-based progression that feels familiar yet fresh. Ittle and her fox companion Tipsy constantly break the fourth wall, turning genre cliches into jokes without undermining solid design. Dungeons are inventive, difficulty is surprisingly tough, and experimentation is encouraged from start to finish. The Switch version adds extra dungeons, runs smoothly, and feels right at home in handheld. Cute, clever, and challenging, Ittle Dew 2 Plus earns its place among Switch's best indies. Hob the Definitive Edition on Switch is a calm, confident adventure that rewards curiosity over urgency. Its wordless storytelling, Zelda-like puzzles, and constantly transforming biomechanical world create a satisfying sense of discovery. Exploration drives everything, as massive structures rise, paths unfold, and secrets quietly reveal themselves. Tunic button support smooths performance, shortens load times, and adds smart quality-of-life improvements like better camera control and touchscreen menus. Combat stays simple, guidance stays minimal, and atmosphere does the heavy lifting. Hob has a meditative pacing, striking art style, and elegant world design make it a memorable Switch experience. Death's Door is a beautifully crafted action-adventure that turns every moment into a satisfying encounter. You play a crow who collects souls for the Reaping Commission, but when a powerful one goes missing, you're sent to uncover a deeper mystery. Combat is sharp and rhythmic, blending fast swordplay, magic, and strategic dodges that feel amazing in both handheld and docked modes. Environments are rich and varied, with cluttered puzzles and memorable bosses around every corner. Its world is brimming with personality, dark humor, and hauntingly lovely music. Short but never shallow, Death's Door is a masterpiece that deserves a place in every Switch library. Bluefire Switch eShop is a fearless throwback that doesn't apologize for having teeth. This is pure 3D platforming at heart, tight jumps, deadly voids, and precision challenges that will absolutely punish sloppy movement. The game blends old-school difficulty with modern exploration, mixing Zelda-like overworlds, Hollow Knight-style upgrades, and Sunshine-inspired void stages that strip everything down to raw skill. Combat is serviceable rather than spectacular, but traversals is where Bluefire truly shines, fast, fluid, and incredibly satisfying once mastered. Wrapped in a moody, Ghibli-tinged art style, it's a long, demanding adventure that rewards patience, practice, and confidence. Unsighted is a top-down Metroidvania that feels instantly classic yet dangerously fresh. Wrapped in gorgeous 16-bit pixel art, it introduces a brutal twist: time is always running out. For you and everyone you meet. Every decision matters, forcing hard choices about who gets saved and who fades away. Combat is fast, precise, and deeply satisfying, striking a perfect balance between challenge and accessibility. Exploration flows naturally, backtracking never feels like a chore, and optional co-op adds a welcome Secret of Mana-style surprise. Smart, emotional, and mechanically confident, Unsighted is indie design firing on all cylinders. Hyperlight Drifter Special Edition remains a modern indie classic, and on Switch it feels right at home. This neon-soaked action RPG blends punishing, Souls-like combat with a beautifully cryptic world that rewards exploration and mastery. Fast dashes, precise swordplay, and limited gun ammo force constant aggression, creating tense rhythmic battles that never let up. The special edition sweetens the deal with exclusive weapons, outfits, and challenges that slightly soften the difficulty without diluting the experience. Backed by Disaster Piece's haunting synth score and striking pixel art, it's still as mesmerizing, brutal, and unforgettable as ever. Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion is a breezy, Zelda-inspired action RPG that wins you over with charm, sharp writing, and sheer absurdity. You play as a rebellious turnip clearing dungeons, solving puzzles, and helping a cast of delightfully unhinged fruit and vegetable characters, all wrapped in a surprisingly cohesive adventure. Combat is simple and occasionally floaty, but smart item usage, especially the versatile watering can, keeps exploration engaging. Where the game truly shines its tone, witty dialogue, modern humor, and self-aware jokes land consistently. It's short, accessible, and endlessly likable. A perfect palate cleanser with real personality. And lastly, Blossom Tales 2. The Minotaur Prince is a lovingly crafted Zelda-like that wears its influences proudly, and sometimes a little too proudly. Built almost entirely on the classic 2D Zelda template, it delivers solid dungeons, satisfying progression, and a charming story within a story framing that adds light personality throughout the adventure. Combat and puzzles are simple but well-paced, making exploration consistently enjoyable even when ideas feel familiar. Visually, it sticks to a cozy 16-bit style that fits the nostalgic tone, though environments and music rarely surprise. It's not bold or innovative, but it's a comfortable, polished adventure for fans of old-school Zelda.